Ah, the French River. I have driven by it a handful of times, always in wonderment of the stories it had to tell. I'd see the sign for the visitor center and say, "I'm too busy right now, driving to and from." Or at least I thought I was. One day on a whim of the great unknown, I bought a map of the West French River, which slightly frustrated me as I couldn't find a map of the whole river, just the west. Odd. This was at a time when my passion for rivers was exploding. The unique reservation system at this park kept me away though. I figured everyone would be visiting the rest section and I wouldn't be able to find a site or solitude. You don't book a campsite, you get a permit to be in the park and it's supposed to go by zones. However, when I got to the marina, they didn't care what zone I was planning on being in, just issued me a permit regardless. This permit only allows you to be in the park. It doesn't guarantee you a place to sleep. This was quite stressful to someone like me who considers being stranded in the dark to equivalent to being dead. Finally, after talking to a good friend, he eased my hesitation and convinced me to go. He said he'd go with me, but in the end things didn't work out. Such is life. Either way, I had the time off work, my map, my gear, and set off early in the morning to see what would face me on the French River. Here we are at site 708. I wanted to stay here because a YouTube guy named John stayed here with his wife. I believe of Latitude Wilderness films. Not bad, 19 kilometers in just under 4 hours. Here's the campsite. I don't believe this is an official fire pit. You got the nice sand. Great view. I do got the wind coming right towards me. Usually I would hate. But today I'm hoping to keep some mosquitoes and black flies at bay. Should be really nice to sit out there today and read my book. I'm reading Elon Musk's biography. I got some good tent spots and stuff. We got some tables. The bathroom is well marked, and this fire pit should work a little bit better out of the wind. Plenty of spots to put my hammock. Awesome, really looking forward to it. Just gotta say, the ground is cold. It's only about, I think, 12 degrees out right now. See if I can find any dry wood. I brought birthday candles this time to help me get a fire going. And to celebrate whoever's birthday is today. This one's for you guys. So I gotta find a spot to put the hammock. It's gonna be difficult because there's a lot of moose poop around. Campsite before. It's actually a ridiculous amount, which has me quite worried. This one is even as high as 2. Oh, that's creepy. Just raining over there. It's been moving along that way. Missing me this time, but it might get some more over there. But as you can see now, the wind just dropped that last storm. So the mosquitoes are coming out in full blast. We decided to bug net up. Here we got asparagus, potatoes, and steak. Look at that beautiful, juicy steak. It's dripping. There are those that get mad at how I eat steak. Look at this delicious asparagus. So good. Potato is absolutely scrumptious. Perfectly soft, well done. Oh. The Pray for Nathan hair and makeup department. Man, do I wish I was having my fireside chat here on the beach using this illegal inadequate fire pit here, as you should only be using the one that is on the site maintained by the park. This is an additional one. But like I said, my fire's up there, so let's go have our chat. So, let's start with this day. So we woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, hit the road, dealt with the lovely Toronto traffic, made it here, registered at the Hartley Bay Marina, parked there. They were very lovely. They showed me the way. They have, I guess, dock hands? I don't know. They showed me the way. They even offered to give me a ride back to the dock after showing me where to park, but I said I had to get changed. Then we started paddling into what I thought was a headwind. Well, it was a headwind. The wind is coming from southwest, and I was going southwest. So pretty much the entire way, I had a headwind. We stopped at that lovely beach site there and had our muffin. Then we carried on, paddled all through the wanapitei Bay. We went through the French Channel. We saw the Atwood Island, Pig Island, Little Pig Island, and so on. And then we got really tired on site when we finally made it to site 707. I didn't think we could go on, and the wind was strong. We kept getting pelted with rain. I think it rained 5, 6, 7 times on me today. And then I was ready to throw in the towel, and I'm like, you know, I didn't like that site. I wouldn't get to see the sunset. So I'm like, let's carry on. So I pushed through through a massive headwind again and got to this beautiful site here, site 708, as seen on YouTube. And a beautiful site, beautiful beach site. I'm sorry I'm not going to go swimming. It's only about, 10, 14 degrees today. Quite chilly. Now I took my bug net off because the wind has picked up again and their mosquitoes have disappeared, which is great. Overall we went about 19 kilometers in 4 hours today, which is quite fast. So the new cruiser works great, very fast. About 5 kilometers an hour is what I'm getting, even with a headwind, so I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. I'm hoping we get a tailwind tomorrow as we work our way to the Voyageur Channel and onward out to Georgian Bay and up through the main French Channel. Anyways guys, I'm gonna go enjoy my potato, have some more chamomile tea, and charge my cameras. See ya! Good morning! Good thing I didn't wake up for the sunrise today. Got a nice sleep. It's really enjoyable. Haven't seen the moose yet, so that's good. So I go to get my water this morning. I've already taped this up. Something has chewed this. Multiple holes here. That sucks. So here I got the damage. See what they got. See what they got there. And we are off into day 2. Heading for the Voyageur Channel. The old one. Just a historic route around here. Actually, all of this was traveled by the voyageurs in the fur trading days. Now I just gotta get my paddling irons back. Oh, yesterday was a long day, and today might be a long day too. We gotta face some challenges by getting a part of Georgian Bay accomplished. Beautiful beach site, actually. Oh, and here's the engine. Over to the right here is the Voyageur Channel. I believe straight ahead of me is the Old Voyageur Channel. And the other one is over there. Look at all the speed bump rocks. This is the Five Fingers of the French River, also known as the Bad River Rapids. Sounds promising. Rock, dead ahead. Just think, if I was with Andrew, we'd probably hit that rock due to my bad directions. Will I be able to kayak through here? Should I grab my canoe paddle? I believe this to be where the rapids are. It's not marked. That does make it a minute bit difficult, but you can hear them. All in all, fairly easy portage around this small rapid. It'd be a lot bigger in high water. That was the Petite Facule Rapids. 20-meter carryover. Alright, so according to my map and my GPS, I've already passed all the rapids on the Voyageur Channel, the old one, and I'm out of it now. Huh, guess I'll go this way. So this so far seems pretty easy to get through. So far making it through here. Maybe a bit of a scrape. I thought I was lifting the boat up, but it turns out it was still on the rock. That's all okay. This is avoiding a 50-meter portage. Swifts here. A little bit of swifts here from the Crooked Rapids and the Lily Chutes. Approaching the Devil Door Rapids here. Let's see if we can check it out. The unassigned portage looks to be really crappy. It goes over a big hill and it looks hard to egress from the canoe. This looks to be really simple. I think the high water lever has removed the rapid. There's some swirls and stuff and I'm not used to. That was fun. Having our first taste here of Georgian Bay. I guess I didn't get the most of the filming. It was a little rough water. Holy big boat. Site 730. Looks to be campsite 729. Yep, there it is. 729. Good to see other boats have been here. Here's your 10-meter liftover. Approaching Georgian Bay or Whitefish Bay right now. Campsite 723 over there. Here we go, entering Whitefish Bay onto Georgian Bay. I can see some sheep grazing on Georgian Bay, as they say. Not too bad, but there's some nice whitecaps out there. I don't know why I'm doing this. It is pretty scary. You know, I'm going the best I can into the waves. See from my view here, it's a pretty bad view. Big waves, big bay. Okay, we're gonna try to spin. Back. Okay, now we're gonna try to go through this little chute here. Unfortunately, the waves are back, so we can't see them. But I think we can surf. This canoe is supposed to be well designed for this. Let's put it to the test. Made it across the, I think it's the Sand Bay. I should be headed for the main channel now. Sand Bay. To the left of me here. Well, this is peaceful. Just working our way into the main channel off of Georgian Bay. Got a tailwind, and we're protected. Okay, this is a little more unsettling. Just want to make it into this channel out of these waves, but these waves are big. And I'm surfing them, which I don't think is the greatest thing here. We just need to make it around them and get out of the way. Put on some tunes here for emotional support. They were really helping. The waves seem pretty big right now through this little section. We are just surfing sometimes. It's pretty cool when you catch a nice wave and it just moves. It's so mind-blowingly fast. See the ruins over there? Here's your alligator remains. This is actually site 713. It looks like junk. Can't imagine trying to get all my gear up there. Let's keep going. We're only 5 hours in, 21 kilometers. What's a few more? Here's more of another alligator in the water. Pretty cool. So what I think is site 713 here has spots for boats tomorrow. Like rock anchors. But I don't see anywhere to have a fire or anything. It's just a bunch of shrubbery. So we're gonna keep moseying. So just trying something out here. I've been working on the last hour. How to dance in a canoe. Can't say it's really easy. Can't tell, maybe because of the image stabilization, but this is me grooving. Not really many parts of your body you could move. Site 711 here. It's an island site. We got a little table, fire pit. It's very windy. That could get a little obnoxious, to be honest with you. Now we're just seeing there's a place to put the hammock comfortably. So far, no. Yeah, you're really out there and exposed to the wind, which is, there's no mosquitoes. I don't think there's a latrine either. Sadly, this site is not going to work today. I don't want to deal with no bathroom or anything. It's a pretty junky site. Though it would serve the purpose of keeping the mosquitoes away, I do admit. So I'm gonna have to see. There's another site I got an eye on. It's just about another 2 kilometers or so. See if we can make it. Take the portage. Here at campsite 626. Not really much to it. It's pretty much the end of the portage, or beginning of the portage, depending where you are. The only thing that's cool about it is there's an alligator nearby. After 6.5 hours of paddling the portage, getting lost, 25 kilometers, we have found our site for the night. I like how it has some nice forest, beautiful beach. Has the wind coming at that should keep the mosquitoes away. Huh, another alligator remains. Each one different. Beautiful view. Really nice view here. Great big beach. The alligator over there. Dual fire pits. Not sure if this is the real fire pit. Just another mismatched fire pit here. And a very great table. Oh, and at least it has a bathroom, but it's up in a hill. Darn. You gotta climb all the way up here. And then go down just to use the bathroom. And there was another bathroom on flat ground over there. They either discontinued or it looks like a boater brought it in, to be honest. Reminds me of the toboggan bathrooms. But this is a little absurd. This is dangerous. And you can see where some people couldn't make the steep up climb. They had to go to the bathroom before they got here. I don't know why they do make it like this. Whoops, I'm alright, I didn't fall. So yeah, I'm not having a fire because I don't need one tonight. And it's too much work and I'm absolutely beat. But I set up my hammock right near the fire. Not the best place if I was having a fire. But I think it's going to be an early night. And I don't think we're going to be staying up past the sunset. We usually don't in June. We get the longest days of the year. We got our food hung. That pulley is really working out nicely. Man, I tell you though, the one thing I love about being out here is I get to exhaust myself, work hard, make all my muscles and body sore. And then I finally get to relax. Like right now I'm gonna go sit, read a book, or just stare off at the beautiful view I have. I can't do this anywhere else but here. That's what makes these trips totally worth it. I've never been really good at relaxing. So if this is one of the places that I can actually relax, even though I stress myself out during the day, work myself hard, and then in the evening I get to relax, I'll take it. See, the cable's still on there. I believe that might have been what spinned here to the paddle wheel. I would also get this across the water and across land. Pretty cool. I like how so much of it's intact. We are off. We got some nasty winds to deal with, but they're going northeast, and the winds are coming from the southwest. So hopefully this is manageable. And I haven't just made a big mistake. Leaving my site at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm hoping to get breakfast on the way. Maybe there's a Tim Hortons drive-thru. No, I'm hoping to make breakfast at the next site. It's a less exhausting day than yesterday. No, it shouldn't be 25 kilometers. If so, I've taken a massive wrong turn. Look at the beautiful sky. So I do start to gather why some people might not enjoy this park and prefer Algonquin. You do got cottages that are bigger than ones in Algonquin. You got bigger boats. The off season though right now, just before summer, summer's actually started, but just before school gets out and July hits, it's pretty dead. I've only seen 2 other canoes in some 50 kilometers. I have seen a few boats, mostly fishermen, a few cottagers. You do get some great wilderness. It is a shame that they logged it some 150 years ago. But give this park another 50 years, it's gonna look really nice. It already looks nice with the Canadian Shield coming up all over places in Georgian Bay, eroded by thousands of years of weather. Just a beautiful spot. I would hate to take a motorboat through here though, because the rocks pop out of nowhere. You can't see them, at least from my perspective in a canoe. Out in Wanapitei Bay, it's getting a little rough, as expected. See how we can make out. Not entirely sure what we're going to do today. It'd be nice to know the weather tomorrow. And luckily for me, I got my satellite. Got my Garmin inReach. Up to me if I want to push the button to receive a weather forecast, which isn't free. Wind is just killing me. It's a nice tailwind, so I'm flying. Keeps knocking my back end around and making it hard to steer around this little point. Loving the sky though. Campsite 611 here on the left. Just saw about 6 boats leave this area. Coming here at a good time. Wonder if they saved me breakfast. Good spot for groups because site 610 is right next to it. You can walk next door to each other and shake each other's hands. Here we are coming up to site 609. Doesn't look like it's really nicely out of the wind here. Not a super nice beach. We're gonna stop and at least have breakfast and reevaluate life. Beautiful view. Nice big beach. Fire pit with some chairs. I suppose this is only the really nice area for a tent pad here. There's a spot over there, but it's not really that great. It's not the most ideal campsite, but it does have the beach. Alright, we didn't want to stay at that site. The nice thing at that site is we were able to get internet access on our cell phones and able to check the weather. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of rain tonight. tomorrow with an east wind. So we're gonna try to get closer to the car and then make our breakfast and reevaluate. We'll see if we can get the site to, I believe, 600 and go from there. We're getting in dangerous territory. I just need to get out of this wind. The boat is not steering right the way I need it to go half the time. Almost out of the wind. I need this boat to start moving the way I'm going. And not when I want to go the direction I'm going to go. Not that way, please! Here we are, tucked away in a bay. At site 600, closest one to the Hartley Bay Marina. And we are taking it. Really rough getting across Wanapitei Bay. Ridiculous, I almost, thank goodness to the skirt, water didn't come up in the boat as that much. But the waves were right here. The site looks like heaven after battling that. Nice little bay. Unfortunately, we are looking out over several cottagers. Maybe it will make for some interesting people watching. And you do have the channel here, so there's lots of boat traffic. It'll keep me entertained because it's only 9, 10 o'clock right now. Not a great site for tent pads. You're on a rocky surface. But for hammocks, I think we'll make do. See, this seems to be the main tent pad people have used. Most delicious looking egg muffin thing I've ever made. Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks. So yeah, pretty crazy here at the campsite. I was just collecting some wood, even though I don't think I'm gonna have a fire. And this branch just came crashing down. Well, I guess it hasn't hit the ground yet. And there was this other solo canoeist in a blue canoe. And we were just going, oh, that seemed close. I know I wanted firewood, but that's a little too fresh. Made the decision with the bad weather coming that I would take off early and head back to Hartley Bay, back to Brantford. Decided that the weather was looking pretty grim the next few hours and that I would head home early. So back to Hartley Bay I went.